way I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is the data that you get from Keepa, and then you basically run it through Price Checker. And we have weight images as well, so there are techniques how to do this, and I will gonna tell you about them now. So let's dive in. So first thing over here, we have SOP, standard operating procedure, for everything I'm going to say in this video. And obviously you're gonna get the video because you are watching it. So, but if you get stuck, you can get an idea from both. I prefer videos, but not everybody is the same. So you will have step-by-step written tutorial as well. So what we need to do, let's create this list. Let's compile this list of products. So basically what this is, what this is, it's a private level products that I compiled for my audience to give as a freebie report. But right now we are going to compile similar report to this. In fact, I created templates. You will be using these templates, and this is Amazon top 5,000 products. So let me show you how to do it. So first we need to go to keepa.com. So we have our keepa.com. Second, we need to make sure that we are in the right locale, so right marketplace. I will be telling you which one to choose. So in this case, we want the data from Amazon.com. Next, we go to data bestseller list. So we go to data bestseller list, and here we have number of categories. Choose one of the categories, section C. So section C are the list of categories. So let's imagine that we want data from industrial and scientific. So section C, industrial and scientific. In this case, we find it, industrial and scientific. It's right here. We click on it, and now it's what Keepa is doing. It's taking its time to show us the data. What we need to do as next step, before it loads, we need to switch to 5,000 rows, because Keepa allows us to do maximum of 5,000. So we're going to use all of its data. It's right here. It should be loading. Let's see if yes, it's loading now. Be aware, it's taking quota, so it's gonna take quite a number of credits from here, our percentage. The percentage is gonna drop down, so let's be aware of that. When we're creating multiple reports, I believe we can do 4 or 5 a day when it comes to top 5,000, but we are not going to be needing so many anyway. So I mean, we might as we progress along. Also, there are different averages, so we might take it a step further, and we might get the data only from 30-day average data. But for the sake of this example, we use just this data, which is current. Okay, our products are almost loaded, so let's have a look at another step. We need to export it. So all this data we need to export. Export only as in all active columns. So we need to all active columns export. So this is done, it's exporting. It's taking a bit of time, but okay, so we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it in our documents. Keep industrial 5,000 export. I just name it so that I know what it is. It doesn't really matter because we are ultimately not going to use this sheet. So let's have a look in our documents. So it's Keep Industrial Scientific Report. What we need to do, in this case, we need to log in. So we export Excel, and we need to run this report through Price Checker, right? But before we do so, we need to edit a column. In this case, we're going to be editing a column which indicates price. So this is not the report. Over here, we enable editing. Be aware that we need the data from here. We're gonna be needing the data from here, which are the images. Okay, so let's have a look at the buy box price. We're gonna find a new buy box. Where is it? Amazon new current. Okay, buy box current. So this is what we are interested in. We're going to create a new column, which is called insert, and we're gonna create a column which is called price. Price. We're gonna name it price, and right now we're going to do a small formula, which is equals this column times, and what we usually do, we do 33%. When I search for private label products. So for the sake of the example, 33%. This might change. I will tell you when it changes. And we hit OK. Right now we need to increase the number of decimal places. It needs to be 1.34 in this case. And what we do, we take this example and we're gonna drag it all the way down. So if you see, if I drag it just this field, it does the calculation for every single field. So we don't need to do it for every single field. What we do, we grab it and we just literally go all the way down to the last product, which is number 5,000. It's the number 5,000, right? So we go all the way down, 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 and we arrived at the end over here. So we're gonna release, and it's gonna do its calculations. But there is no value, which is okay. That means that there is no. Actually, in this case, it might be, when I'm looking at it, it might be better to create the price from 90-day average, because we have the prices in all fields. So let's do that. Let's cut and paste to this, and let's do the same. So equals this times 33%. I'm going to hit enter, make sure that there are two decimal places. If they are not, go here and increase, decrease. So we want two decimal places, and we're going to drag this all the way to the end. So as I said, we are using 90-day average because in this case we're going to have prices almost everywhere rather than new current, because they might be out of stock or for whatever reason. Okay, we are back. We're going to save this sheet. So I hit Ctrl S, or basically you can just save it. File save. I'm going to close this sheet. Open Price Checker. Don't mind my mess on the screen. So we're going to open price checker. Wait, don't need this. Don't need camera. So price checker. It should open soon. Okay, so we are in price checker right now. Make sure, this is very important, that you find the right the right preset. In this case we have wholesale, which is not correct. We have to restore a private label preset. This private label, we hit OK. This private label, if there is a change, I'm gonna be updating this preset in the price checker with Google Drive. There's a preset folder where you can find presets. So we're gonna okay, we have it restored. You double check by checking data and columns. Over here should be private label or wholesale. So they're already presetted as I would like them. Please do not run this through wholesale if I'm asking you for private label top 5,000, or I will always tell you what to look for. Okay, we have this. We're going to find our sheet, which is in documents, and it is Keepa Industrial. Okay, we're gonna open the file. Okay, so Keepa is analyzing everything, all our headers. I mean, there are quite many, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna just okay, so we have this open. We're gonna async. Price checker already mapped our columns. It's just async and price. Remember, we named the column price, so it makes our life easier. USD. So in case of Amazon.com, we are in USD. No VAT, zero VAT, blah blah blah, and we are good to go. We just press start. So we let it run for a bit. I'm not going to let it go through all of the 5,000 products. Let's see. Let me just run it through few. So it's running it. Price checker is very fast, but for the sake of this example, obviously I don't want to run through all of those. However, you will need to wait for this till its end, and then you will need to do the following steps, which I show you now. So I cancel this. As I said, you will leave it till the end. I cancel it for the sake of the example. Let's have a look. So we open the results, and this is what we have. So here are our industrial and scientific top 5,000 products. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, we have everything we needed. So what we need to do now, we need to work with this sheet. We need to upload it to Google Drive. So these are our top 5,000 products. We need to upload it to Google Drive. So what we need to do, close this. Okay, we need to go to the documents. So these are like this file. I go to Google Drive, freebies. You will have to always upload it to this folder, which is freebies. Not to this one. Where are we? Private label, freebies. Free product giveaways this is the folder. I will give you a link, direct link to this. We will upload it here. So in this case, we are creating top 5,000, and they are private label. So top 5,000, top 5,000. Go here, we find our product, we upload it over here. Right now, okay, we need to go back because you will have okay, you will have something which is called templates, and these templates will be saved. Well, let me find where are they saved. It's not in wholesale. Freebies. No, freebies. Okay. So we need to go to our templates. You find your template sheet because we're going to need to follow this system. So in this case, we'll let it load. So this is how your sheet will look like. Right now we are in the, so we are bestsellers. We exported it, we run it through price checker, but before that we need to price checker, reset. I guess over here should be, so we ran through a price checker and we uploaded the sheet to Google Drive. Okay, and right now we are in the step formatted correctly. We need to format the sheet correctly. So in this case we have templates. So you need to make sure you are in the templates folder, sorry, template sheet. And over here you will have different presets. So as we go along, we will be adding more of these, but for now we will be having 3. So it will be either one of these, and then without images and with images. So let me explain. So top 5,000, right now we are focusing on these top 5,000. So what we need to do, we need to copy the whole thing, and we need to go to our newly uploaded sheet. So we open it in Google Sheets. So right now it's opening in Google Sheets. We are not interested in this format. We need to be working in Google Sheets, which is this. Okay, we let it load. Make sure that you add new, and okay, we paste the whole thing. And we view, and we switch our grid lines. Need to make sure that these are just make sure they are nicely formatted, all of them. In this case they are not. So we need to make it, oops. Okay, in this case, so please just make sure that it's formatted nicely. It's nice and centered. It's very important. So this is our template. Right now we need to rename it. So first, promo overview. But as the template indicates over here, it's FBA City top 5,000. So I copy it, I paste it, copy it, paste it. So here is without images, and what we need to do, we need to duplicate the whole thing, because we're going to create one with images. Okay, so it's doing its own, so, and this is with images. So what we need to do in this case, we need to create a new column, insert one right. We need to insert one right and image. So this is the image. Again, over here, this is the image URL. It doesn't really matter, you don't need to rename it. Important thing, you create a new column, and in this case we're going to go, so we arrived here, and in the last case we need to go to this, we need to paste this formula to our column. So in this case, so we paste the formula there, and we need to make sure that we are in A2. Okay, so do you see, are you seeing what's happening? So basically what's happening is that it's pulling everything, all the images. So we just pasted this piece of code, and in this case, as you know, we have 5,000 products. However, we just make 6,000 just to be sure, or whatever the number of products there is. Okay, so it should be okay, of course we don't have 6,000 products right now, but you get the point. So if we had 6,000 products, we would need to make this for. You can delete this column, but or you can simply leave it. But what you need to do, you need to text. You need to text wrap. You need to text wrap, and also what you need to do, you need to mark all columns. Sorry. So we need to mark all columns, and we need to make resize. We need to resize rows and specify row height. We need to increase the row height so that the image is larger. So let's try 50. Okay, it's actually not, because we don't want this column to be enabled. So unfortunately we'll need to highlight them all like this. Or if you know the way, I'm not a professional at Google Sheets, so I would probably highlight them all, but if you know a better way of choosing all but number one, then go ahead and do so. So we need to resize row number 2 to whatever number, let's say 5,000. Let's go ahead with 70. Okay, still not enough, so we need to keep resize rows. Let's try 150. Resize. Okay, so that's better. That's probably better. And okay. Yeah, so we increase the size to probably here. Yeah, this is just about perfect, so that it's touching. Yeah, this is perfect. And sorry, before I said to delete this row, but you cannot delete it. Sorry, so no deletion. You need to create this. We can center these images. Yeah. So we center them, and that's it. That's basically it. Our new sheet is created. So this is how it's done. This is exactly how it's done. Yep. So without image, all the products, and with images. So just make sure that all the height is 0, so it's 150, and make sure that this is also resized, and make sure that all column is centered. And that's about it. Okay, so this was a report on how to create top 5,000 racks or any other private label racks. Basically, it's going to be the same thing for many of the other reports. Let me show you how they are done. Okay. Hi, this video is being recorded to show you how to find wholesale products using the reverse wholesale method. Please know that this video can be also used. This method can be also used to find private label products. It's basically reverse sourcing, but it's mainly used for wholesale. But I just want to mention that that this method can be used for private label as well. So let's dive in and let's have a look how it's done. So as you can see over here we have a SOP, which is it's basically a document that shows you how to do this. Once I create this video, I will also include it to this report, so you will be able to see exactly how it's done. So what we need to do, we need to log into, we need to so what we need, so let's dive in. What we need to do, we need to log into Keepa. So we need to go into Keepa. In this case, we're going to go to data or product finder. Let's go to data and product finder. Okay, we are in the product finder right now. We need to enter desired criteria. Enter desired criteria. So section B. You need to go to the section B. And if I tell you that I want to see private label products, you're gonna enter these criteria. However, if I tell you I want wholesale products, I will need you to create these criteria. So let's have a look. So sales line current under 10,000 in this case. Oops, where are we? We are here. So current under 10,000, so that means to 10,000. We have buy box current 17 to 60. Oh, typo. So category. Category section C. So price will be 17 to 60. Buy box over here. Buy box 17 to 60. So we are in .com. Don't forget we are in .com. So that's dollars. 17 to 60. Buy box third party. Hi, in this video I would like to show you how to reverse source using Keepa and Price Checker. This method can be used to create freebie reports or also as to basically reverse source, reverse wholesale source and reverse private label source. So I will be needing these kind of reports from you. So let's dive right in. Here is a SOP which will indicate where to go step by step. So what we need to go, where we need to go first, it's obviously Keepa. We need to go to Keepa. We need to choose our right marketplace. In this case, we're going to be using Amazon.com. We're going to Keepa.com, choose the right marketplace, and we're going to Data Product Finder. So we click on Product Finder. What we see various fields. However, in this case, we are going to have a look at wholesale sourcing. So we need to enter our desired criteria, which is section B. So if we scroll down to section B, you can see criteria. Over here, it's private label criteria. So when I ask you for private label, you're gonna use private label. When I ask you for wholesale, you're gonna use it. In this case, we're gonna use wholesale criteria. And so we're going to be needing sales rank current. Sales rank current to 50,000. Buy box current price 20 to 60. Scroll down, buy box current 20 to $60. Category, any wholesale category, section C. So scroll down. I will be telling you, but if I don't tell you, please pick one. So let's choose baby category. In this case, let's baby products. Okay. Category review rating. We are interested in products only in more than 4 stars, from 4 stars. So untick all the boxes. So we need to untick all of these. Take all of these. Okay. And new offer count, it's from number 3. Okay, we have this, and we hit the search, and also other products. This is okay. We hit search. Okay, here you have some data. Okay, so here we have some data. What we need to do is so we have 2,000 products. What we need to do is expand the selection. Just finding all 2,000 products in this case. Okay, here we go. We have all of our 2,000 products. What we need to do, we need to export them. We need to all active columns, export. And basically we're gonna rinse and repeat the same we did for bestseller list. It's exactly the same. So we're gonna save it to our computer. We're gonna insert a new column which is called price. We're gonna make sure that there is a 30% price or 25%. It might, in wholesale it might be 25. I will tell you, however, which number I will need to use. And yeah, we need to format it correctly, upload it to the right folder, and that will be it. So yeah, that will be it. Thanks for listening.